Good evening, Namaste. Welcome to yoga. It's the end of a long hot day and we're going to really cool down, completely let go. So, let's begin by setting a very gentle intention. A really good way of doing this is to sit on a little bit of height, just so that your knees are lower than your hips. Roll the shoulders forwards and backwards, up to your ears and down, so that they descend and they're not crowding, your shoulders aren't crowding your ears. Feel your sitting bones and press into the ground. Take your hands either side of your hips. Maybe make little cups out of your fingertips and you can press your shoulders up. So from the side you can see that you're in very straight alignment. Feel as if you are taking your shoulder tips, the bottom shoulder tips, forwards. And what happens is it lifts your sternum up, opening your heart centre. We're going to just stretch out all the way from the base of the body to the top of the head. Relax your hands. Gently lower your gaze or close your eyes. Relax your face. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, letting go of the day you have had. Inhale, exhale, relaxing and releasing. With the next inhalation, take your arms out really wide, and then bring your hands in as if you were squeezing a big beach ball. Take them to your heart center. We will do the 3 Oms to open up your energy centers and get the vibrations running through your body, freeing up your energy, unifying you with the whole universe. Inhale to prepare and exhale. Then after the next inhalation, we'll chant Om 3 times. The sound of silence is called Muna. Let those reverberations run through you. Lift your sternum up, angle your head down. Gently take the backs of your hands to the tops of the thighs and gently open your eyes. We're in the zone. Take a nice inhalation, a huge one. Stretch up. And you're going to knit the fingers up to the tips and then turn your hands inside out. This is Baddha Uttanasana, bound finger pose. Take it over your head. Look up at your little finger and your thumb and check that they are pressing to the sky. So you've got flat palms against the sky. Drop your shoulders, don't let them go up to your ears. And take your elbows in as much as you can. Inhale and exhale and twist. well, you won't go far. That's as it should be. Come back to the centre on an inhalation. Take your hands down. Turn them inside out. Release your fingers and move the fingers up a cog so that now the other finger is on top. Turn them inside out again for Baddha Bhujangasana. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, you're lifting the hands up, squeezing the shoulders down, squeezing the elbows together, and the palms of the hands, the little fingers and the thumb are flat against the sky. This strong alignment is meditation in motion. Inhale, and as you exhale, you will turn a little bit that way. Notice we're not going to get far. You can't. That's okay. Now gently ease your hands down to the top of your head as if you were stopping a 20 kilogram weight from hitting your head. Take them down, release them. We're going to do a similar thing but much more flowing now. So inhale, arms come up. Exhale, and you'll recognise I often do this twist at the start. Twist round. Simple twist. One arm is at the back of your body, the other hand is on your knee, and you're using your elbows to get a bit of purchase so that you can rotate. Keep your shoulders down, the collarbones are in a straight line. Have your face, don't be twisting too much. You're glancing that way, but don't strain your neck. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel this deeply as you are cleansing the internal organs in this twist. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, release your two hands. Bring your hands up. Stretch. Inhale, exhale, and go round to the other side. The other hand is behind your back and you're pivoting round. You're using your knee. Maybe you could even hold on to part of your back at the back if your hand doesn't reach the floor. And you are prizing yourself round, using the elbows, using the arms. Inhale, exhale, come back up to the centre and down to the front. So forward you go. Stretch out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You don't have to get down to the floor. That's okay. It's all in the back action so that you're not just rounding forwards to get your nose on the floor. You're pressing forwards from the base, where the lumbar and the stern and the sacrum join. So you're going forwards, walking forwards, peeling yourself ever forwards. And then finally the head comes down. Walk your hands back, swim the hands round behind you and lift your chest up. Can you open the throat? Relax your jaw. Feel like a goldfish, that's okay. Relax your jaw. Come back to the centre. Release your legs. Maybe give them a rub. And we're going to come over onto the hands and knees for cat and cow. But if you don't want to put your weight on your knees, if you have bad knees, then please don't. Go onto the backs of your hands or even onto the forearms, and you're going to do all of these movements for your core like that. Because don't strain. Don't strain at all. Take your body to the comfort zone, but don't push beyond the comfort zone. There's no need. There's no need. So we're stretching forwards first of all, and just take a really nice forward stretch. Inhale, exhale. This is Virasana, hero worship. If this is a long drop for your head and you don't like that at all, it's nasty to have your head dropping down. So maybe for that good alignment, you could take a pad here. If you have yoga blocks, you can always put the palms of the hands on the yoga blocks and stretch out. And that way you're opening out the side ribs, the armpit chest, and these triceps. And then you can take your hands, you can even be on the heels of the hands and fan the fingers open. Inhale, exhale. If you don't have props, that's okay as well. Breathe in, breathe out, energize your hands. Push into the hands and come up onto all fours. Ready to do cat, an angry cat. Belly button goes up to your spine. Cow. Inhale and the whole chest is open. So, got quite a lot of animal poses today. So I was thinking about, we're staying in the animal kingdom for a lot of this yoga. I love it that all the poses give you the feeling of being a certain animal and the attributes of that animal. For example, being a cat and arching and slinking down. It's great. If this is straining your wrists, be like this. If you do have yoga blocks, you could always hold them or be on your knuckles. Imagine you have a clock face on your back. So the what's it called? Small of the back is number 12. The base of the back is number 6. The right hip is number 3. The left hip is number 9. So imagine this is a big clock face. Now let's see if you could tuck number 6 under and then move your hips to number 9. Go forwards to number 12, number 3, number 6. In other words, you're making a great big circle. And it should feel good. I hope it does. It should feel like a release. So you can make these clockwise and anti-clockwise. You can, of course, be on the forearms. If you do that, have an experiment. You'll find it's much more abdominal. It actually turns into quite an abs pull here. As you tuck in, it's great. If you'd like to be more wild, then go for it and just make great big figure of 8s. The figure of 8 is the sign of eternity, a number 8 on its side. So you're going all the way through and back and breathe, opening out those hips, feeling every little bit of your vertebrae. Hips are opening. And notice, it's making you warm. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it is warming. So rest down again in Virasana, hero worship. You might want to come to the more relaxing pose of the child, where your shoulders just go onto the ground. Another choice, if you don't like your head down, just prop your head in your hands, because not everyone does. And also, if you have blood pressure issues, you might want to keep your head elevated. Be still here. Inhale, exhale. Letting go, and the pauses in between the asanas, the poses, the movements in yoga, the pauses are where you absorb what you've just done, where it drinks itself into your body at a cellular level. Now stretch your arms out in front of you. We're peeling up again. I'm going to go on to the tiptoes. You're going to inhale to prepare from a straight back. You're going to lift the knees up and up. Every yoga class, pretty well every yoga class that you go to in the world has down dog. It's just what it is. It just is great for everything. Pedal your legs and feel the contact, that firm contact of the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet with the stability of the earth. And bend both your knees, lifting the sitting bones higher and higher and higher. And when you are happy, you feel wide enough, I'm moving away from the screen a bit actually. You probably can't see me. when you're high enough, then you're going to descend the heels. Notice in this warm weather, aren't your muscles more stretchy? Don't you find that you can do things that you couldn't do before? That's why people go to Bikram yoga, hot yoga. It makes your muscles so stretchy. Inhale, exhale, feeling this long, strong balance. Then breathe in, breathe out, soften your knees and walk your hands to your feet and your feet to your hands. And we are hanging down in Uttanasana, the forwards fold. So you do not have to, don't lock your knees out at all. Have a micro bend in the knees. You are still stretching the glutes, the hamstrings. If you want to feel very strong, you can pull up the kneecaps, which you can do even with bend. If you wish to engage those quads, then that's a nice strong feeling. You can have your hands in front of you, underneath shoulders, and look forwards, and your back becomes quite straight. Inhale, exhale, and as you soften into it, you'll be able to get further and further back. Maybe the hands will go alongside the feet. Inhale, exhale, your head comes down, unless you don't like that. Keep your head up if you don't like your head right down. Breathe here, bend those knees, roll up one vertebrae after another. So slowly. And just feel yourself settle into Tadasana, this mountain pose, where your feet, your toes are spread really wide and you anchor the soles of the feet down into the earth, growing your legs up tall, engaging all the abs, and feel as if your glutes are firm and are wrapping around your hips. Lift more, but please keep those shoulders soft, so you can do a few more gentle shoulder circles. And just feel where your shoulders really are, because don't strain them, don't have them by your ears. Let your arms be long, your throat is soft. And we are just breathing. Inhale, exhale, standing firm and strong, as if you are growing. Now breathe in and take your arms out to the side, above your head. Stretch. Have to move back even further, I think, so you can see the whole thing. Stretch up, stretch here. Let's go onto your tiptoes, higher and higher. Feel as if you are climbing up a rope. So it's actually lateral side stretches. It's very wobbly up on the tiptoes. High as you can go, it is wobbly. That's okay. Breathe, breathe. Climbing a rope higher and higher, and then stand. You're still super tall. Take your feet hip distance apart and just flow to the side and back. Triaka Tadasana, palm tree. So move with your breath. You're making the distance between the hips and the ribs greater and greater and greater. Your shoulders are soft and you are literally flowing. A tree, a palm tree. Now keep your arms up there while you take your legs super wide, and let's imagine a clock again. This time, this is number 12, that's number 6, number 3, number 9. You're going to lift up, inhale, and you're going to inhale all the way around for 1, 2, 3, keep inhaling, 4, 5, 6, and then exhale as you go up the other side, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As you breathe in, go anti-clockwise. So you're going all the way around. At the bottom, you're full of breath. Then you turn and you come up the other side. And you've exhaled. So these will be done in your own time because your breath capacity will be different to mine. Also, I'm talking all the time, so I'm not really doing the breath, but when I practice it quietly on my own, that's right, that's how I do it. Take your arms out, and we are already in Utthita Hasta Pangasana, which is extended hands and foot asana, which means pose. So it's the star, I call it the star for short. Inhale, exhale, and stretch. Breathe in, breathe out, and rotate this front leg all the way over and angle the back leg in. We're going to do the triangle. So you might need to adjust. Maybe your heel's in line with your instep, or for a gentler one, increase the distance so that you're not on a tightrope feeling. Breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, turn the palms up and pull your trunk upwards through your crown chakra as you stretch to the side and flow down, down, down. Inhale and exhale. You are in a triangle now, so feel extremely geometric, two-dimensional. It's an upward stretch, a downward stretch. Your head needs to remain quite soft. If you have your shoulders all in a line and it's perpendicular, you will easily be able to turn your head and look to the thumb. You should not need to hold on the bottom. That's just there for a bit of stability. Inhale, exhale, and enjoy this huge wide stretch. As you breathe in, you are opening windows in the side of your body. You're letting light and life flood in. Exhale. Inhale, exhale deeply. Last time, inhale, exhale. You're going to bend very, very deeply over this front foot and pivot up so you come into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Have a deep right angle. You again feel flat. Remember a cartoon called Flat Stanley? Or feel like that in a flat world. Inhale, exhale, look along those fingers. Breathe in, breathe out, and deepen it more and more. Take a deep breath in here and windmill the torso around, and you are going to take the arms up overhead for Virabhadrasana 1. So your hands could join if you want. Maybe you can do a slight back bend, or you can just lift straight up to the sky, but press down on this front leg. Breathe in, breathe out, take your arms out again, and hutch the back leg in a bit. Come on to the toes, and you're going to rotate all the way around so that you are in a crescent warrior. I've done this quite a few times recently. It's my new summer thing. Really like it because it's a twist, it's strong, it's cleansing, and it gives you courage. Inhale, exhale, swing back and drop that back leg. And again, we're in Anjaneyasana. So the two hands are going to come up overhead, crescent moon. Inhale, exhale. Open the front of your body and look up. Breathe in, breathe out. Release your two hands and come down over this front foot. Release your toes at the back and enjoy that forward stretch. Enjoy it. Lift up and up. This is strong. Back to warrior one. And then with all your strength, can you step forwards, up and down. It's a good quadricep workout. So, nice to have strong quads. Let's just ease that out in Katichandrasana. Let's go here. And you can make them very deep. I always say this because I like doing the deep ones myself. So I think, well, if I like it, maybe you will. I like to go through Malasana. But again, you don't have to. I mean, I've morphed the exercise. In my yoga book, it's like this. But I've morphed it into this. So I would like you to morph this yoga session into something that suits you. Something that you find restful but energizing. And just make it just right for your body. It's like choosing clothes to wear. We all have different things that suit us. And we'd look crazy in someone else's stuff. So make this suit your body too. Let's go into the star position the energetic way. But you can just step out and you're in a star, or you can lift your arms up, inhale, hands over your chest, deep bend and jump. It doesn't matter which way you do it. It's all good. Inhale, exhale. Rotate this leg all the way out and angle the back one in. Make any adjustments to make this just right for you. And stretch from one wall to the other. Stretch from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head, so you are pulling. Feel this really dynamic stretch. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, turn your hands upwards. You've angled your feet in and you're going to glide over into Trikonasana. Breathe in and breathe out very deeply. Inhale, exhale. So you could do Trikonasana every day of your life, but it's the breathing that brings this literally to life. It's you're opening out all your energy centers. And you are opening out the windows to your soul because you're so open here and the light's flooding in and the light's flooding out. Feel spacious, full of air. Inhale, exhale, long exhalations. Don't forget, if you want to activate the quads, if you want to push into the ground, pulling your tummy in, and if you like, you can let go of that bottom arm. Just check it out. This makes you feel very strong in the rectus abdominalis, your six pack. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to dip down into Virabhadrasana 2 and stretch your arms from one side of the room to the other. Nice deep right angle. Look out along the front fingers. Don't be pulled that way though. Check that you are in the centre. This is where you get this lion heart courage. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Shoulders are down. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Now windmill your torso around. You may have to adjust the back leg. That's okay. Hutch about until it's right to maintain your weight. Lifting your torso up all the time. Then swing your arms round. Continue to sink down. You are in warrior one. Look up if you like, but if it's strange now, really don't. You can clasp the hands together. If you like a back bend, you can do that, but you don't have to. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep breaths. Fill your body full of life. Now take your two arms round and just hutch the back leg in. So you're on the back toes and windmill around so that you're looking all the way around. And it's a big, big lateral twist. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Every single breath is unique. Every breath counts. Be as mindful with your breathing now as you are when you're in Shavasana. Then whiz back again slowly. And we're going to come down into the lunge. Drop the front knee. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So we're just having a minuscule rest here in Anjaneyasana. It's good practice for the splits, this. We'll do that another day. So you are doing some gentle little bobbing in and out, forwards and back, working on the hamstrings, and then lift up. Up go your arms. You can maybe fold backwards into the crescent moon. Breathe here, opening up to the sky. Pretend that you're looking up into the infinite night sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Release your hands, come down. Back in the runner's lunge. We're looking forwards. Tuck your toes under. And lift up. And we're going to step forwards with one great big step. Oh, that was challenging. It was challenging. That's okay. So just maybe rub your legs and let's do the goddess squat. So take your feet out to 10 to 2. You're pulling up, shoulders are down. It's a two-way stretch. As tall as you can, take your arms up. Inhale, exhale. Hands go to your heart center. It is very much like a sumo squat. Breathe here, breathe in and breathe out. Take your mind off what your legs are doing with some funky arms. Do anything that you like. I like all the flamenco hands. And if you want, you can put your hands on the thighs and go forwards and back. In that, if you remember status quo, and you remember rocking all over the world, I'm sure we used to do this, dance to that. But you're probably too young. So you dip your shoulder forwards and you feel this amazing stretch along the lateral, the delts at the back of your body. And also it gives your legs a bit of a rest, a bit of a treat. Inhale to prepare, take your arms up, hands are over your head, and you're going to bring your hands down as your legs go up. Right. Bring your legs together and let's sink down. So, get to the ground, bring your feet in, butterfly. Baddha Konasana, the bound angle pose. So these are your wings. Lift your heart up. Open your heart space. Open your feet like a book. But you're doing that with your feet. And it makes the knees go down. And just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Let's reach forwards. Maybe walk your fingers forwards. And post them through your shins and hold hands with yourself for the star pose. Maybe you can winch your body further forwards in this position because it gives you some leverage so that the base of your back, your lumbar, goes forwards quite a long way. See if you can angle your shoulders back, work your way forwards. Maybe the nose goes towards the knees. Release it. Shoot your hands through. Pick up your legs on the underneath and we'll do the flower balance. Breathing in and breathing out and just feeling like you are a nice buttercup in the sun. Deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, and then folding your petals down. Let's just reach forwards. So have a deep kite shape here, big, long diamond, and fold over. This is the dragonfly. So that's another summertime creature, isn't it? Head is coming down. You can maybe make a pillow out of your forearms and rest. Perhaps you have got equipment and you can lie along a bolster. I really ought to take commission for bolsters, you know, because I'm always going on about how good they are, and they're awesome. How comfy is this? Look. Maybe you've got a row of cushions you can use. So breathe in, breathe out, enjoy being in the dragonfly. Feel as if you're resting in the sun. Breathe in and breathe out, then just push yourself back. And it's time to roll onto your tummy. So let yourself go here. The first thing to do is a very short, a mini prone shavasana. So maybe your head will go on one side and your arms will go up. Palms are at the ceiling, the shoulders are forwards. Your feet drop out. So the feet go, they drop outwards. So be on your tummy. Someone's hungry. And you are flat out. Muggo shush. Inhale, exhale, let go. Breathe in and breathe out. And now bring yourself to a straight line. So if you want to just put your chin in your hands and watch, but I've shown it you a lot of times, we're going to do 3 different kinds of creatures. A cobra, a serpent and a lizard, a locust. So you're going to lengthen your legs downwards, away from your body, push away, pushing them away and away. And then in a straight line, 2 hands come to the sides of the shoulders. You're going to inhale to prepare and lengthen your lumbar spine as you push up off the ground, and you are in a cobra. Try to keep your pelvis on the ground. You'll find that the closer your hands are to your waist, the more upright you can go. So go up and down a few times and experiment with the hand positions. If this hurts your wrists, be in Sphinx. Sphinx is absolutely marvellous. So you're in a Sphinx and you're looking up or forwards. Otherwise, take your hands further down. See what happens. If you don't like it, you can come down and try it somewhere else. Breathe in to prepare, and as you exhale, peel up. It's a much, much stronger one. Inhale, exhale. It's almost an up dog. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, and slowly come down. You can have a rest in between, rock side to side. 1 more cobra. So try with your hands somewhere completely different. See what happens. If your arms are very wide, then you notice this breadth in the back, and that's quite nice too. You might want to do a very super strong one high up and walk your feet forwards so that you're even off your legs, and that is actually an up dog. Be where feels good. And then you're going to just push back into pose of the child for a counter pose. Let go here. Let go. I can't stay down there letting go, or I'll let go, and I'm supposed to be teaching you. So now take your two hands out, walk them in front of you, and we're going to come back over for the locust. Haven't done this for a while. Really? Margot, what are you like? So you're in a straight line and you've pushed your legs away and you've pushed your arms away and your forehead's on the ground. Let's do it in stages. So first of all, we're going to lift the head and the shoulders up and come down. I need to move away a bit anyway, don't I? And then lift up and go down. Try the legs. Maybe put your hands underneath your hips and try the legs. Up and down. Or maybe one leg and then the other leg. And then come back to a straight line. Inhale, exhale, and lift the whole lot up. Inhale, exhale. The locust is so strong. It is. It's no getting around it. It's a strong pose. Breathe. Breathe. Let go of that. Rock from side to side. And let go all together. So I was going to do the third one, which is Sarpasana, and that is the serpent. It's like the other two. You lengthen your legs away, you clasp your hands in Baddha Uddiyana, all the way up to the fingertips. You don't turn them inside out though. You just pull them down your back until you pull yourself up off the ground. Breathe here. Breathing in, breathing out. So fix your legs together strongly. Feel like a snake. Inhale, exhale. Your strong snake's tail are your two legs pressing very firmly together. If ever you've held a snake, you'll know that they are just the most superb muscles. Beautiful. Lift and come down. Put your head in your two arms, rock side to side, and roll over onto your back for an amazing, blissful letting go altogether. Ananda Asana. Bring your two knees in. Take a rock and a roll, or be in stillness. And then grab hold of one leg and the other, maybe one at a time. And you can kick them out. Ananda Asana means bliss pose, and it's also called happy baby. And it's the most undignified one of them all. And it's such great fun because you just take your legs out, aim your knees to the sides of the mat, have a long neck, and let go. And who cares? Nobody is judging. Just be. Just like when you were very, very, very tiny and you didn't have a care in the world. Well, that small child is still there inside you. So get in touch with your inner child. If this is strong on the hips and you're thinking, wow, it's a bit strong on the hips this, then bring them in. Bring them in and have that big rock and roll from side to side, releasing and relaxing. Let the feet come down. You might like to do some gentle bridges, nothing dramatic, just rolling up and rolling down. Just freeing out the back after those very strong back bends. So push up, push down. If you're still energetic, and some people have a very, very high energy levels, you could always clasp your ankles and walk your shoulder blades in and lift super high. And anybody who really, really wants to really be more advanced or energetic, turn your hands inside out and you can do the full wheel. But just be in your comfort zone. Literally, there's nobody to please. The only way that you would ever please me is if you do your own thing and you make this just right for you. Take the arms out to shoulder height, windscreen wipe the legs. And now there's just no effort left anymore. So you could bring the 2 feet together and be in Supta Baddha Konasana, the bound angle pose. Maybe your arms are above your head. Or perhaps you'd rather just flop one leg out and then the other, and you're in the starfish. And let go here. This is Shavasana, and you've deserved it. So I'm sitting up and closing the door. And you let go. Let go of this practice. Taking all your attention to your inhalations and exhalations. The breath in the body. The breath gently flowing in through the 2 nostrils. Gently flowing out through the 2 nostrils. With the palms into the sky. Knuckles are on the ground, your arms are grounded, but your palms are upturned. And the heat, the prana, your energy just wafts out. Have you ever seen heat shimmering on the road in a mirage? I think that's what the prana does when it escapes through your hands. I think that it shimmers out so you can get rid of all that heat and cool yourself down by being in this starfish position on the ground. You've got time to make any adjustments. You've got time to lengthen the back of the head. You've got time to waggle your jaw if you need to. Releasing the jaw. And as you breathe out, every relaxed exhalation gives you the chance to release and relax a little bit more. So breathe in and breathe out. Be with every single breath. Every single breath is a gift of life. Receive each breath in with gratitude. Exhale each out breath with generosity. And let the whole of the back of your body melt heavier and heavier and heavier into the ground. Your muscles are spreading. Feeling the back of the shoulders, the back of the head, the back of the arms, the buttocks, backs of the thighs, backs of the calves, the heels, so solid in the ground. quality of the earth is incredibly stabilizing, balancing. Earth quality. The earth is cool, firm. Gravity is holding you safe. Relax your face, lips, tongue. Eyes are heavy in your head, gently coated by your eyelids. The space between your two eyebrows becomes wider and wider and wider. Facial muscles just melt. Even your inner ears become still. Your scalp is relaxed. Every hair on your head you could release. Throat is soft. All of your stomach muscles are soft. Every single complex muscle of your body releases. You are relaxed. Enjoy this moment. I will be quiet, then I will bring you around again. Maybe you could stay in your Shavasana for much longer. If you've got the time, then switch off your phone or device and just be. But if you're going to come out of it, then just start to take some deeper breaths. Very gently, with compassion to yourself. Increase your breathing. Have some lovely deep breaths that re-energize you. Maybe you can wriggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe turn the wrists and the ankles. Place your hands on your body. Maybe grab in one leg and then the other. And take as long as you need before you roll over to your favourite side for a good few breaths. When you feel ready, peel yourself up. Push yourself with your hands, come up to a seated position. Take your hands to your heart centre, or maybe one hand on your heart and the other hand on top, where you feel the warmth of your hands in your heart and your heart beating into your hands. Now take this time to thank your amazing, wonderful body for all it does for you. And thank your amazing brain too. With great love and respect, honour your heart, your inner teacher. Practice ends with Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti He. Peace to you, peace to your family, peace to the whole universe. Have a great evening. Bye bye.